of Village 7-1, so we're going to see a battle for both for the reach. It's SAPJ Luca, it's Lucas Moore, it's Village 7-1, and Jim Cars can sneak in. It's also attacking her book. See, it's all the swords are, and they're penalizing each other.
Hello and welcome to our Esailing World Championship Final highlight show.
And Steve, I promised in many ways. There you go. You lose, and you snooze. There, and he's taking the win because he's cheating. So starting in first, Esailing TV doing a great start this time. Let's go this way so we might get some. No, don't do that with the mark again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why doing a crazy format as we're doing today?
Well,
I'm getting cut the run to the right hand side, see the blue starts up there. Then two penalties, no, only one penalty. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and special for the European viewers, good early morning. Today we are live from the Pacific Rim event. We are going all the way to New Zealand, Japan, Australia, Asia, and also some of the American fans and players are online with us today. We're going to see one of these fantastic events, and it's going to be a regatta again today. As we remember, we are invited into a 6-race regatta back to back with a medal race. Are going to win it. And to those of you watching right now, we can see a lot of you from the Pacific Rim area are live with us, so that's fantastic. Please share and like what we are doing at the moment. What's happened since last time? It's Sunday, it's the 1st of December. That's why we started with Christmas music. We know that some of you of our fans don't have Christmas, but in Denmark where we are, Christmas are already here. Since last time we have been online, we experienced that some of our very good friends has set to the World Championship. The World Championship in the 49er. The 49er is going to start here the 3rd, and that's also of the Pacific area. It's actually in Australia, and we are going to see how that goes. And we experienced that one team, especially the Dutch team, has started up with two fantastic e-sailers on the signs ups. It's Bartlett Briggs and it's Pim van Wunk. They are both representing Holland or the Dutch team at the Worlds in the 49er. Both of them are very, very good in doing e-sailing. Actually, they are so good that Bartlett Briggs was part of the World Championship in e-sailing also, and Pim, he was very close of qualifying himself. So, around 8 minutes to the start. So let's warm up as we normally do with a small random race. We are going to the offshore racer. We are going. We can see there's only 1 hour left. That's 3,984 skippers has been racing it, and of course we're seeing only one person with 100 points at the top. It's Azir from France, and he's been doing that after 13 races, and it's a best of 11, and nobody else has been touching him in that position. But let's go and see. You can see it's Pacific time, so a lot of flags we normally don't see. Yeah, we see them when we're doing it late night online with us. So let's take one 8 out of 9. So let's get ready for one of these before we're going to the Pacific Rim event. There we go. Let's go in. Oh, we can see a Spanish player sneaking up. Maybe we woke him up. So he's joining in the races. There we have a boat 6-4. He's from Australia. We have Kendog. He is from Australia too. Then we have Tura. He's from Spain. We have Misconduct from New Zealand. A Russian boat with us. A Japanese 54751. Canada is with us, DF65, and Bandito from Spain are with us. It's the offshore racer. It's a big boat. It's having a good speed upwind and a very fast speed downwind. It's a very slow boat to steer, so there's a huge risk of getting penalties when you are fighting each other. 5 seconds to start, and there we go. And there's the start. Let's see, no false start. But, oh, we have one boat going up the wind. It's Misconduct, trying to find some wind, but did it the wrong way. Then we have, see there, we have the penalty already. DF65, see Tura trying to go behind. This Russian boat will also have a penalty. Oh, so close of getting one. See, most of them are tacking to the right-hand side. We actually don't understand why yet. There is a wind shift on the way, but right now both sides are good and the most of the wind are in the left-hand side. So let's see, let's try to go down and watch it here from this Japanese boat. See that fight with the Russians, see how close they are. See, it's offshore boat, these two big behind, and it's a very, very big boat, very big sails. And in the offshore racer, there's a wind shadows 45 meters. So when you're racing downwind, there's a huge chance to be captured in wind shadow. So that's how it's going to be. Let's see, there we're coming to the top mark. It's Bandito from Spain in the lead, but the Russian boat is also in a good position. And let's see if we can do like we normally see in the other boat types. Tack just in front. See, the Japanese boat has to go behind, sneaking in there. Kendok coming in. But right now it's the Russian boat, but wrong side of the mark. Oh, just managed to get in. Good race there, good race. So Bandito from Spain, he's early up in European time, are getting ready to race downwind. And I just have to say, a huge, huge wind shadow. See, the reason why Bandito going to the right-hand side is because when the Russian boat going to the left-hand side, he will be caught in wind shadow by the other boats racing towards the mark. We have some small battles down there. Tura, Kendog, and the Japanese boat 5-4. They are fighting each other with wind shadow. But again, also the Russian boat and Bandito. And see, it's almost unreal that big the wind shadow is, especially on a course that is so small. So there we go. We can see the Russian boat coming down for the bottom mark. It's coming around. There we go. And Bandito just waiting and going to the opposite side. Bandito, let's watch that windsocks up there. Oh, it's a really mixed wind. It's straight at them in the middle, but there's a wind shift now from left towards right. So right now, the Russian boat and Bandito fighting each other, but going towards the middle is very good. You can also see the dark area in the wind there. We'll go in and see. He's tacking in there. We can see it. Whooppo! And there's a penalty to the Russian boat. And in the offshore racer, a penalty actually costs around 8 to 10 meters upwind. So let's see how much Bandito won on this one. 10 meters in total. So that's very good penalty. But again, 45 meters of wind shadow downwind. So that's a very, very hard job to do when you're going downwind in the offshore racer. We are coming to the top mark for the second time and get ready to race downwind for the finish line. We have some small fights. Kendog is fighting Tura from Spain. The Russian boat Misconduct and Bandito here in the lead. The Japanese boat getting a new penalty and going from actually a second position at the start of the race to the last. Bandito first around the last top mark, going for the finish line. He actually go to the left-hand side. See, he's caught a little bit in wind shadow already. So, and there we can see the Russian boat sneaking in on him, but rest of the fleet are following him. Watch the windsocks up there. It's going to be a wind shift downwind, so Tura taking a chance. 0.3 slower than the rest of the fleet. Rest of the fleet are like pearls on a string, but see here, the Russian boat, but that's 27 meters up, trying to catch a Bandito. And in the offshore racer, when you're getting getting a wind shadow, you only lose around 0.8 knots. So actually being 27 meters ahead, you can actually race for it instead of tacking away as we're seeing Bandito doing here. See, a 0.8 in difference at the moment. So Bandito, he can race for it. See, we also see the photo here from that side here. Good angle. Bandito first, the Russian boat second. Kendog is coming third. And see, there we have a fight for fifth and sixth. More penalty handed out to the Japanese boat. This is not the Japanese boat's time of the day. Misconduct coming in the Japanese boat, and DF65 coming in last. So a good warm-up race, We will go straight into the Pacific Rim event. So now we are ready to do a commentary, and what we see there are 10 boats, maybe more for the start. So let's go in. There it is, the Pacific Rim. Normally we see a lot of European flags. We can see the Switch champion himself. Stripes is sneaking in, and then we have Hey from Italy sneaking into this race. We will have a small presentation. There is the start. We have Cool running. He has this New Zealander flag. Then we have Tacitus from Japan. We have Stripes from Switzerland sneaking in to fight against the Pacific guys. The Mark, he's from New Zealand. Then we have Empower, he's from New Zealand. Lumen 2 from Australia. Hey from Italy, he's early up in the mornings. Sean Bourne, he is at the moment the leader of the Pacific Rim event, winning 3 of them. Then we have KZ7, Matt. Is he sitting on the toilet and playing? He was at the World Championship 2018, qualified on his mobile phone, the only mobile player there in Sarasota. And a Finnish boat, ONC Konkoin. Kulikoin. So let's get ready for the start. We start in the J17. It is the tactic boat. It's the strategic boat. It has a fast speed downwind. It also has a fast speed when it comes around corners, so it catches speed quite fast. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, a false start there, but he's getting back. Who was that doing the false start? It was Lumen 2, but the best start is for KZ7, Matt himself. Matt, he might be sitting in the toilet and playing on his mobile phone. We never know about him. That's the way he qualified to the World Championship. There's a small split fleet at the moment. Hey going to the right-hand side. Cool running following him. Lumen 2. Most of the boats splitting over. But right now, look at that radar. It's going either left or right. And there is a wind shift now. So the boats going to the left-hand side actually are in a good position at the moment. Let's go down to see Empower coming up here. According to server, Sean Bourne is in the lead, but you can never trust the server upwind. See, the Muck is also in a good position. Let's go to the opposite side because they're coming from Port Tech side, so they have the right away. So Stripes coming in, the Muck coming at 3 in a row. Sean Bourne sneaking in lead of them. Empower is caught by the big black wall there, so he is sneaking in, but it's Sean Bourne in the lead. Good race by the Japanese boat. We know that he has studying the game. He has been so close of qualifying to the World Championship each year, but just in the last minutes losing his position. Got a penalty there by Empower, sailed into him. See how fast it's going downwind. KZ, he got a penalty, falling back to 6. It's the Mark in the lead. Stripes following him. The Switch champion following in the Mark. Let's see, they're fighting each other, but Cool Running coming and throwing dirty on both of them. This means Empower and Sean Bond are back in the race. But see, we might have a penalty here. Stripes getting a penalty by Sean Bond. Stripes made that mistake there, that he actually changed a small direction on his boat. Sean Bond kept his direction. That means that Stripes got the penalty instead of Sean Bond. Stripes, he had the right away actually, but that's how the new rules are, and so you need to set yourself into that. See, that's a very costly one, dropping from 2nd to 8. So not the best penalty to given out to the Switch champion himself. So dropping back. Hey from Italy is sneaking up in the top, and let's see the windsocks coming from right towards left. This means that the boat's coming up from the right hand side here. Will catch a little bit more speed, but it's Empower in the lead. Sean Bond in 2nd. The Mark coming in. Hey, he will try to get in front of Lumen 2 and Cool Running. Let's see. There he just managed to do. But Empower first, and see, this is the speciality of the J17. See how fast it's going downwind. Straight away capturing speed. We will have a fight between Empower and Sean Bond, but they have to look over their shoulders. The Mark is coming in, and actually he's throwing dirty on Sean Bond. That's good news for Empower. That means that he can sneak away 11, 12 meters. That should secure it. Maybe 15 should do it. 15 meters. Sean Bond throwing dirty on Empower. The Mark throwing on Sean Bond. This means Empower is winning, but we have a fight for 2nd. Cool Running trying to come in here, but let's see the fight for 2nd. It's not going to be a Japanese one, or it's Sean Bond just takes it. The Mark come in 3rd, and then we have some small fights behind. See out there, hey, but it's going to be Cool Running first. Hey, no, KZ sneaking in. Stripes coming back. The Finnish boat ONC, hey, 8, Lumen 2, and Taxitus ending up last. So, a win from the boat from New Zealand, Empower, Sean Bond in 2nd. We have the Mark in 3rd, Cool Running 4th, KZ 7, 5th, Stripes 6, ONC 7, hey 8. We have Lumen 2 in 9th, and Taxitus ending up last. Normally we don't see these Japanese boats ending on the last positions. A boat like Taxitus, a boat like Sean Bond. When we see them normally in the servers playing against all the other players, we see how they're really in control, how they're studying the game, how they're doing things precise. But it's also a really hard race to race. KZ, Matt, he is he's former world champion participant in Sarasota, Florida. Stripes, he is the winner of the Switch League ONC. He's the best Finnish player. So the level are growing and growing in this sport at the moment. Let's get ready for the next race. It's race number 2, and we're going into the 49er class. So it's going to be a very fast race this time. A very, very fast race, and it's going up. Oh, we can see, just watch here. This is what's happening when we're showing what we're doing. A new server started up, private server. I don't know where that flag is, but again, 5 friends fighting each other in a race. But let's go into the Pacific Rim event, getting ready for it. And it's so fantastic to see how the game develops. We are having online e-sailing clubs all around the world, both organized by friends, but also organized by people meeting up and making clubs. Example at the moment, a VRE sailing club. It's 105 members at the moment. That's where this event are from. Then we have the Turkish Sailing Club. It's 75 members at the moment. It's already there. We have 180 players getting into the same servers, getting in to do things together, and that's impressive. We can see in the top left corner that the format of this race is racing upwind towards two top marks, racing downwind for a gate mark, racing upwind again in the second leg for two top marks, and then racing downwind for the finish line. The first race was won by Empower, and we're missing him in this race. And Sean Bond got second. Stripes from Switzerland was in a good position, but he lost in the end because he got a penalty upwind. It's the 49er. It's tactic and strategy that's important, but it's also a fast boat, so you really need to take care when you're coming around the marks. And this is the boat where Pim and Bartlett Briggs are going to do the worlds in. That's two e-sailors participating from the Dutch team in the World Championship. Good. Let's have a small presentation. That was cool running. Then we have KZ7 from New Zealand, Taxitus from Japan, the Mark from New Zealand, Hey from Italy, ONC, he's from Finland, Sean Bourne himself from Japan, Lumen 2 from Australia, Stripes the Switch champion is there, and Empower from New Zealand. 20 seconds to start. Watch the windsocks up there. It's going slightly from right towards left. This means that most of the fleet might going to the left-hand side, so they're all clustering up at the committee boat. Example, this black one, KZ trying to sneak away. KZ sneaking away. That's a good decision from him. He's all by himself. One, and there, well-timed start, and see KZ are in the lead. A false start to the finish boat, but it's KZ. He is back in track. The young dad from New Zealand. Last year he played on his toilet in 2018, qualified to the World Championship with his mobile phone, while his wife just had given birth to their child. She was a little bit unhappy that he was on the toilet a half hour to 45 minutes at a time. See KZ tacking behind the boat from Switzerland, Stripes. But it's Sean Bourne in the lead. He's going towards the middle, the mark up there. And now it's quite interesting to see there's a huge wind shift after the start. So right now the boat's going to the right hand side. When they're tacking in, they had a really, really good wind in the sails. Sean Bourne attacking the mark, and the mark coming over here, trying to attack KZ and Stripes, but they are just waiting to attack each other. See, Sean Bond has to go behind them. See, KZ trying to attack Stripes. Stripes breaking down his boat a little bit. Oh, Sean Bond coming on the inside. This is a very close fight, but it's KZ in the lead. It's Sean Bond, it's Stripes, it's the mark, and then Taxitus, a penalty to the finish boat. And there's the first penalty. It's Sean Bond getting it. It's not his day tonight. But they also all after him. They all want to win over Sean Bond. A fight or a penalty to the mark made by Stripes. Good fighting by the Switch champion himself. Then we have KZ coming down first. That's good news for him because right now he has a chance to run away. It's the 49 that only has a wind shot of 23 meters when they're racing downwind. So a new penalty is handling out here. Empower getting one. The winner of the last race. KZ will win this race here. Taxitus with a penalty. Lumen 2 with a penalty. So let's see if some of the other boats has a chance to get up to KZ. KZ will be the winner. Stripes is in second. But are there any fights for second position? Oh, it's Sean Bourne with another penalty. Nice done by cool running, by fighting him here. But KZ in the lead, Stripes in second. And then we will have a fight for third because that will be the two first top position. Way to go by the two skippers. Cool running, the mark, ONC, hey. Everything is open from behind. Oh, cool running, getting an unforced penalty for hitting the mark. So hey, all by coming down here. So hey, the mark, ONC, they can fight it, but it's a win for KZ. He's almost at the finish line. He's there, over there. And then we have second place to Stripes, the Switch champion. But let's see who will take third. The mark is fighting for it. It's Stripes in second. The mark will get third. So it's a fight for fourth now. Hey coming in. And they're splitting up a little bit. Hey in the middle with a fourth. Empower with a fifth. 6 Sean Bourne. 7 ONC. 8 Cool Running. 9 Tacitus. And 10 is going to Lumen. Wow. See that race there. This is one of the races where things actually got we saw who was going to win, who's going to second in an upwind race because of strategic penalties and reading the radar. So way to go by KZ7, Stripes in second, the mark in third, Hey in fourth, Empower in fifth, Sean Bourne in 6, ONC 7, Cool Running 8, Tacitus 9, and Lumen 10. And when we go in and see it here, we can see KZ, not the best start, but after the first top mark, he was going into the lead. Sean Bourne first got a penalty at the top mark, got a penalty at the third mark, and got a penalty at the top mark again, but fighting his way back in 6. That's the black line we're just following there. So a good race, fantastic to watch. This level in the Pacific Rim. It's also top players from around the world. One of them has been at the World Championship 2018. That's Matt KZ7. But let's see how the next one's coming up. They are getting ready again, and see, this is very well organized. It's just saying, and then the races are on. The next race is a NACRA 17. And to all of you out there, the NACRA 17, a hard boat to sail. Again, it's all about the start. You're going to race for the reach, I think. Yeah, it's a reach race. See up in the top left corner, we can see we're racing for the middle mark. That's racing into a reach, racing downwind to a gate mark, upwind to a gate mark, downwind again, upwind, and then racing for the middle mark and to the finish line. A lot of this race will be handled out in the start of the race. The start and the race for the middle mark and the bottom gate mark really decides who will be in the lead to fight for position 1, 2, and 3. So let's see how the skippers are doing here. Race number 3 coming up. It's going to be very exciting. Let's see how it will go. How it would go, who will do the best start, and also one thing we will know when these 10 skippers coming in is that the NACRA 17, all the other boats we have seen starts just at the starting line, but in the NACRA 17 they will come with speed from behind because they need to speed up, they need to have some speed into the boat and go into it. So that's why they are here behind, waiting for it 15 seconds. I know they can go around 10 meters till the starting line and make their start from there. So we'll see the boats approaching the starting line in a few seconds. And right now we are watching Sean Bourne. See, he's going all the way behind. Then he's going up to the starting line. 28 seconds. We can't see the starting line yet. There it is. Now they're coming in with speed. See, look behind us. Look at the bottom here. They are getting ready for it. A lot of boats coming in. But Sean Bourne, he's all by himself up there. It's Cool Running we are looking at the moment. Let's zoom a little bit down. There we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's the start. No false start. But a penalty to Hey. Oh, there was one false start. Lumen 2, KZ7 also. So they will have a hard time. But it's Sean Bourne in the lead. Let's watch here. Sean Bourne coming first. Taxi 2's Cool Running. ONC, the mark, Stripes. So let's go down and watch the boats from behind. See, that's a very close race in the NACRA. Sean Bourne in the lead, coming to the gate mark. And now everything is getting ready for getting a decision. ONC with a penalty, handled out by the mark. And that's it, racing. Sean Bourne going to the right-hand side. The two other leading boats, Tacitus and Cool Running, going to the left-hand side. And then they are tacking in towards the middle. Right now, the wind are coming from left towards right, and a lot of wind in the middle area. So let's get ready. Sean Bourne here. So going to the right side, as we're seeing Sean Bourne going now, is capturing the wind. But he will keep himself in the middle, 14.2. That's a good win, race upwind. Normally we see them being around 13.8 when they're going upwind. But let's see how it goes this time. Stripes here is in third, Tacitus, the mark, but it's Sean Bourne in the lead, Cool Running, Hey, and who's the opposite side? It's Empower trying to come in here. Let's see, 13.7, 13.7, 13.8. There's a wind shift now. So Sean Bourne coming around in front of Empower, and he made a mistake, Empower here. He's going to the ley lines. This means he cannot navigate here without losing his position. Cool Running, so he has to take some wind shadow from Sean Bourne. There you go, Sean Bourne in the lead. Empower going to the opposite side. Cool Running following Sean Bourne. Stripes with a penalty by ONC. Just been hit when they're coming around the mark. So, Sean Bourne, 28 meters in the lead, 24 knots. That's very fast downwind racing. That's actually top speed, 24.1, 23.7. So right now Sean Bourne is doing a very, very good race. Let's watch it from down here. Stripes and KZ fighting it. Stripes here is avoiding and getting a penalty. They're coming to the button mark for the second time. ONC around the mark. Oh, really big turn. He doesn't want to get a penalty. This means also he's going to the left-hand side, but that might cost him in this league because the other skippers really, really know how to race it. He's tacking upwind in towards the middle. Where's Sean Bourne? Sean Bourne is also in the left-hand side. He's there. So let's go up and watch it a little bit here. Let's see it from top. Let's see it. Right now, the fleet is not splitting up. All of them are going to the right-hand side. Look at the radar. It's because of the middle sock going left towards right. But I think they're all calculating those common wind shift where the wind will go from right towards left in a few sec. Hey in second. Sean Bourne in the lead. So Stripes coming in here. Let's see. There's no wind shadow, no wind shift. It's still from left towards right now. So the boat going to the opposite side, Tacitus, will have the best speed, but he's too long away. Oh, look at Sean Bourne, 14.5. Really know how to get wind into the NACRA 17. It's so impressive to see. Come around the mark there. Empower in second. ONC fighting his way up to third. Again, a big turn. Cool Running. They're all going to the left-hand side. It's all about getting the shortest distance. Who got a penalty? Hey, and he didn't come through the mark. That's a very costly one. See, now he's dropping to last, and maybe he's disconnecting. So that's the hard case with the NACRA. It's Sean Bourne with a win. Empower in second. ONC Cool Running getting fourth. Going to fight Stripes for it. We're just following it here. See Stripes trying to take it. Can't manage to do it. The mark a little bit slower than KZ. He is just going up to a better position. And then we have Lumen 2, and in the last position it's going to be Hey, and then we have Tacitus getting in 9. Tacitus having a hard time in the Pacific Rim event. Way to go by KZ, just coming up in 6. But let's see Sean Bourne with a win. Empower in second, ONC in third, Cool Running 4th, Stripes 5th, KZ 7-6, the Mach 7, Lumen 2 8, Tacitus 9, and Hey from Italy still racing, but getting in 10. This might be its morning in the European times, But that's if you really want to fight some of the good players in the Pacific Rim, you need to be early up in the morning. And that's also why we are here in Esailing TV. It's quite early. It's dark outside now. It's 7:30. So people are waking up here in the Europes at the moment. My kids are still sleeping. So that's how early it is in the morning. Race number 4 coming up. It's going to be a J17. So it's going to be a J17 we're going into. So let's see how they'll do that. That was a quite interesting race in the first one, and they're doing 6 races back to back and a middle race. So a J17 coming up. Then it's going to be the 49er. Then it's going to be the NACRA, and then we're going to have a middle race with the 10 racers also. Where we are going to have double points. So let's see how they will do there. Next server is already getting ready, so let's go into it and get ready for it. A cool running here. It's so fantastic for us to watch some of the Pacific races here. We don't know that much about them, but we have some small stories of them. Example, Sean Bourne from Japan here. Crucilator from Italy is currently in the hospital with injury in his leg, but he went on a honeymoon to Japan, and this is a fantastic story. This means that this community really have something together. Then Sean Bourne wrote him and said, "Hey, welcome to Japan. I will meet up with you guys." Then he invited Crucilator and his wife into a Japanese treat, showing them some real Japanese manners, some good Japanese food, and also some Japanese alcohol, and they have fun. And we saw the pictures there, impressive. And this is the good thing. About the Esailing. That's how we can see it. So let's just reveal the stats at the moment. It's Empower in the lead at the moment with 8 points, Sean Bourne with 9 points, KZ7 with 12, Stripes with 13, The Mock with 13, Cool Running 16, ONC 17. We have Siberian, he's 22. Then we have Lumen 2, he's 27 points, and Tacitus right now with a last position, second last, he has 28 points, and he is in the 10th place. And let's just see the scoreboard also here. We just got it from them, so let's go in and watch it. There we go. That's the scoreboard at the moment. There we go. We can see it's the Pacific Rim Cup, 1st of December. It's J17, a 49 and a NACRA, and we're going to have a middle race in the 49er. And there is the scoreboard, and we can see a lot about the registered players here. And this is the sailing rank event, sailing rank ranking. So that's a really good program they've been programming there. So let's get ready for it. The race is on for the next one. It's the J17, and see, it looks very slow. Example, if you really looks at it like the NACRA 17, yeah, that's right, because downwind. If you're doing right, you will have 13.2 knots downwind. But again, this is a tactic strategic boat, and watch those windsocks. They're going from right towards left, and it's very powerful. This means that the whole fleet will be here and trying to go to the left hand side. We can see it's Matt again, KZ7. This might be him. No, it's Sean Bourne trying to sneak away in the left hand side in a good position here. Sean Bourne, did we have a false penalty? No. False start? No. It's Empower. KZ behind. NZ Salesman. He's new in this race. He's just dropping in. Good morning to him. But he's just here for fun. Then we have Empower, Sean Bourne, The Mark, Hey, Stripes are in the lead at the moment, but this will change. The format is racing to a gate mark, racing downwind to a gate mark, racing up win to a gate mark, and then racing towards the finish line. And again, the J17, it speeds up fast when it's going downwind. It's a small boat, a small fast boat, but the top speed is not not where it's going to be. But the wind shadow and the attacks will be a fantastic thing to see. A wind shadow of 30 meters. So let's see them go into position. KZ fighting Hey Hey. They're still very close. All of those could win except Cool Running and Lumen 2. They are too long behind, but let's see what's happening here. It's the Switch champion Stripes coming first. It's ONC in second. Empower in third. Sean Bourne in fourth. The Mark and Tacitus. KZ will get it. No, handing out a penalty to Hey Hey from Italy. Salesman coming in ninth. Lumen 2 and Cool Running. There we have the whole fleet in front of us. See, they're coming downwind. It's ONC and there's no fight for it right now. There's a small fight. The Mark is capturing Sean Bourne in wind shadow, but Sean Bourne doesn't care in this case. See, tacking in front of him. This means that Stripes actually doing a good race here. It's 23 meters. So Stripes, he can actually sail away from the rest of the fleet and maybe take a win for the first time in the Pacific Rim event this time. But let's see what happens. We have seen players losing before, both doing unforced mistakes coming around the marks, but also by other players coming in and doing good races downwind. ONC from Finland, we need to know more about that guy. We saw him for the first time, and we have been seeing him a lot on the servers, but in these types of races, we saw him first time for 5 weeks ago. He's queuing in second, and this is the Pacific Rim, so right now it's 2 European boats going in the lead in the Pacific Rim event. That must be a hard one for all the Japanese, New Zealanders and the Aussies, that they are losing to 2 European boats at the moment. But see Stripes, what a good race by him. ONC, unforced penalty by Sean Bourne trying to go on the inside of Empower. That will cost him the third, but he can fight it back. Empower just sneaking in front of him. Then and unforced for Cool Running also. And when you're on this level, you take chances to go around that mark. And the roundings, they are so important, because are you doing it right, you can go on insides of other boats and actually winning it. It's a win for Stripes, the Switch champion, take a win this time. ONC in second. See Sean Bourne, Empower fighting each other. KZ sneaking in. But Sean Bourne wants to control him at the moment. Then we have a small fight behind them. But this is interesting. Empower losing to Sean Bourne, but also losing to KZ. Oh, Empower, that's a really hard one to swallow there. Nice job by KZ and Sean Bourne. The Mark coming in 6. Taxi to 7. Cool Running 8. Salesman 9. Hey Hey 10. And Lumen 2 ending up last, getting in 11. So let's see here. Stripes with a win. ONC. Kulikoin in second. Sean Bourne in third. KZ in fourth. Empower fifth. The Mark 6. Taxi to 7. Cool Running 8. And Salesman 9. Hey Hey 10. And Lumen 2 getting in 11. But interesting to see here how Empower was losing everything. Sean Bourne got a penalty downwind. Empower had a chance to get in front of him. That's between Mark 3 and the finish line. But KZ and Sean Bourne managed to get in front of him. And we can see that KZ riding Sean Bourne and saying to him, yeah, you really trusted that he would jibe to port at the finish. So that was a good gamble by Sean Bourne. But Sean Bourne, one thing we need to know about him is he knows everything about the players he is racing with around the world. So let's see the scoreboard. Let's go in and watch it. Here we are. It's not. I'm just going to upgrade it. The score hasn't come in yet, so it's going to be interesting to see. Empower got a 5th position in this race, so that will cost him in the lead. The scoreboard is almost there. We're just waiting for it to come in. So let's go in, and Chambon just riding the rest of the fleet. Hey, I gave up the 3rd position but won it anyhow. There's the scoreboard. It's getting ready. There we are. It's Chambon in the lead, 2nd, 6th, 1st and 3rd position. Then we have Empower with the 5th TRC. Then we have a switch in the 1st and 2nd position. Stripes with that win, getting in 3rd. KZ, he is in 4th. Coin from Finland is in 5th. The Mark is in 6th. Cool Running in 7th. Siberian 8th. Tacitus 9 and Lumen 2, 10. And we just have to say, very good race by very good program. This is called Sailing Ranks. We have it down here, Sailing Ranks, and it's programmed by our own L1. So way to go by him. Let's get ready for the next race. It's getting into it, and it's going to start. And just to say, when we have a scoreboard like this program, specialized in Esailing, it's made by L1, the world champ, and they're doing things in the community to promote the game, also to build up elements so you can do events like this, and that is so fantastic. This means that doing scoring is made much more simple, and thank you for that. Thank you for that. It also means that viewers, and also here on Esailing TV, we can fast go in and see each event, how it's going and everything. But if you want to use the program, then you need to write L1 in the game, or and then saying, hey, I would like to try it, or Lucas more, then they can help you further on with it. So, getting ready for the next race. It's race number 5. It's going to be the 49er, and it's very important. We can see it's very open, so the 5 top positions, that's Sean Bond, it's Empower, it's ONC, it's Stripes, and it's KZ7. Those 5 boats really need to do a good appearance here. If they're doing that, they will get better and better position before getting into the medal race. And for all new viewers, I can see more and more new viewers coming into the stream at the moment. Welcome to Esailing TV and good morning Europe. We are in the Pacific Rim area. We have the Pacific Rim event. That's New Zealand, Australia, Japan. That's mostly represented in that region. Sometimes we hope that China might come into it, but they're not playing this game on apples. But let's see how they're doing. And right now, a leading boat is Sean Bourne from Japan. Empower is in 2nd, and Stripes are in 3rd with the scoreboard. It's the 49er. It's race number 5. So let's see how they do. 20 seconds to the start. And again, watch the wind socks. It's going from left towards right, and we have a wind shift. So all of them might tack to the right-hand side. See, the fleet is splitting up here. Oh, a penalty to the mark just before the start. That's a costly one in the 49er. And let's see, there's the start. It's a slow start for KZ this time. So, fleet going left towards right. It's Cool Running. It's Chambon. Empower in the middle. Lumen 2, hey. But let's try to go down to Cool Running. Now we're on hey. See what happens. Cool Running coming up there. Most of the fleet are on the left-hand side, and right now they're getting the win into the sails. Oh, hey, got a penalty there. He got caught in a burger, a small sandwich. The Mark coming in. Stripes in 3rd. Chambon in 2nd. ONC in 4th. Cool Running. Empower in 5th. And KZ7 in 8th. That's very costly position for KZ7, because he was actually qualified to go in and maybe take a win in this event, but if he keeps that position, he will drop down in positions and having a hard time to follow the leading boat. But Sean Bourne, ONC Stripes are up there, but it's Cool Running coming first, closely followed by Sean Bourne, of course, closely followed by him. ONC in third, a penalty to Lumen 2 for sailing into Stripes, but Stripes didn't do the turn right, very good, so Empower coming in front of him. KZ now in 7 instead of 8, he will go to 6, and there Lumen 2 got out of his penalty, so he's going behind and attack K7. Sean Bourne in the lead now, downwind, going around Cool Running, and now it's all about best strategy and tactic move here. Sean Bourne, ONC going to left hand side, Cool Running to the middle, Empower following out, Stripes in fourth. So now we see it, Salesman and KZ with a penalty behind, so KZ dropping to 10. That's a hard one for him, so he's not going to fight for the top positions if he stays down there. And now he disconnected. Maybe he lost connection, but it will still cost him 10 points. Sean Bourne in the lead. Cool Running in second. ONC in third. Stripes in fourth. Empower coming in fifth. Lumen 2, Hey, and NZ7 and Taxi 2's there, down there. They're racing towards the finish line. Let's watch the leading boats, see them fight. Cool Running going away from Sean Bourne. ONC taking over and attacking Cool Running. Sean Bourne attacked by Cool Running. So if ONC keeps away from the fight, then the two other boats will fight each other. Penalty to Cool Running made by Taxitus. So now ONC takes over, attacking Sean Bourne. Can he do 2 penalties in a row? Oh, it's going to be a close one, but he is in control. Sean Bourne with a win, but ONC in second. Stripes coming in third. Cool Running fourth. Empower fifth. Lumen in 6. NZ7. Taxitus and Hey coming in 9. What a fight. What a fight. Oh yeah, KZ, we love to follow your private life. The reason why you had to disconnect is both the baby and the wife are having a hard time at home, so you have to disconnect. We know the story, So, in the lead, ONC Cooler Coin with a win. According to survey, just one in front of Sean Bourne. Sean Bourne in second. So that's a very good race by ONC, taking over the win. Stripes in third. Empower in fourth. Cool Running in fifth. Lumen 2 in 6. NZ Salesman 7. Taxitus 8. Hey 9. The Mark 10 and KZ 7 in position 11. So this means that ONC fighting his way up. See, starting in position 10, fighting his way up and took a win. What a race by him. And it's going to be exciting to see what's going to happen in the scoreboard there. So let's have the scoreboard in. Let's see. It looks like that there we have the scoreboard. We're just waiting for the results coming into the scoreboard, and when clubs or events are doing events like this, they are doing their own scoreboards because they want to have the scoreboard like Real Sailing World. The game is only providing the scoreboard with best series score. So when we're going into it, let's go in and see. Here it is. The scoreboard is up there. Sean Bourne, he's still in the lead with 8 points. And see, they're playing with discard. That means his 6th race, his bad race is discarded. Then Stripes are now in second with 11 points. Empower with 12 points in third. ONC, that's a good race for him. A good win. Mates him in fourth with 13 points. KZ disconnected, but doesn't mean that's only a discard. So he has 16 points. The Mark 19, Cool Running 21. Hey or Siberian with 31 points. Lumen 2 with 33 points. Taxi 2 33 points. And NZ Salesman is getting in here with 40 points because he came into race too late. So we're going to race number 6. That's going to be in NACRA, and then we're going into a medal race. So let's see how they will do the NACRA race. They're going to race for the reach. So let's see how they will do. And we can see that Kay said he will not be playing the next race. It looks like that. He's having a hard time at home, so he has to take care of the family. And that's also part of doing esports, that you need to take care of your family when you're playing the game. So Cool Running is here in front of us. Cool Running wrote me last night that he is in Auckland where all the 49ers, the worlds, are going to be fought in the 49er class, where he met up with Bartlett Briggs and Pim from the Dutch team we're speaking about in the start. And we wish the best e-sailors all the best of the luck at the World Championship in the 49er there. But it's amazing that we can say a whole team from a nation is being fought with by e-sailors, represented by e-sailors. They're fighting for winning a World Championship in a sailing boat. So thank you for that. Cool Running, he's from New Zealand. ONC Coolikoin, he's from Finland. Stripes, he's from Switzerland. The Switch Championship. Taxitus from Japan. Sean Bourne from Japan. Lumen 2 from Australia. NZ Salesman from New Zealand. Empower from New Zealand. And Hey Siberian from Italy. It's race number 6. Top 10 will go into a middle race after this one. 28 seconds to start. They're racing the NACRA 17. This means they need to get some speed from behind to get in over the starting line when they're racing for the reach. It's a little bit too fast of the two leading boats here. They need to brake, but very well timed by Lumen 2. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lumen 2 has to go behind NZ Salesman. They're in the lead. Sean Bond coming in. Hey, let's see when they're coming towards here. Very important Salesman. Empower. Who's that? Taxitus going into panic. See, so I actually think he pressed best wind speed button too early. That means the boat just going the opposite way when you're racing in the reach. So Empower in the lead, NZ Salesman, Sean Bourne, Hey, Lumen 2. A small split. ONC with a penalty for hitting the mark, not hit by any boats or hitting any boats. So he needs to do something magic if he wants to keep his position in the lead. So let's see what's the rate up there. It's very confusing from left towards right in one side, straight at them. But right now the shortest distance are in the right hand side where the most of them going here. It's also a lot of wind. It's very dark in that region. So that's interesting to see Sean Bond dropping down here. But he's doing an attack here, coming in between Cool Running and Lumen 2. So let's see, Salesman, Empower in the lead, Stripes, ONC, Hey. This is good news for OMC. He might keep himself in front of Sean Bourne. Let's see, he will. Sean Bourne dropping down. This is not his race. That's a very costly race because he already got a discard with 6 points. So he needs to do better than a position 6, or else he will just get extra points on his account. Empower in the lead. Good lead by him. ONC in second. That's impressive to see. Stripes third. NZ Salesman, Cool Running, Hey, going upwind. So losing his position. And Taxitus, where's Sean Bourne? He's in 5th. He's going over here. So Empower, Stripes, good race by them. Stripes here, Empower on the opposite side. Let's see the difference in speed. 23.8, 23.8. Empower a little bit slower, so the boat's here on the right hand side faster, but he's in the lead. So ONC also keeps his second when they're coming towards the gate, but gate mark in the downwind area. for the second time, Sean Bourne coming in. Hey, and Lumen 2. ONC, according to server, are now in the lead. He went to the right-hand side where Empower went in towards the middle. But you can never trust the server up when suddenly Empower 11 meters in front of ONC. But Stripes coming into that battle. He's not giving up. The Switch champion, he wants to have some points. See, Sean Bourne now in third. So if the leading boats want something to happen, they want Sean Bourne to drop into position 6, 7 or 8. But right now, the Japanese boat fought his way back up from position 8 to position 4. Let's see the radar. There's a lot of wind here on the right-hand side. But again, they're not 14.5, 14.1. But if they're going all the way to the ley line as they're doing here, they're going outside the ley line actually. See Cool running at the committee boat just to see if they can catch a little bit more speed. But it's not the best position. Sean Bourne in fourth, but in the lead it's Empower, it's ONC, Coolicoin, it's Stripes, and let's see, Sean Bourne, he will take fourth because Cool Running is too long away from him, but Cool Running getting in fifth at the moment. Hey in 6, Lumen 2 in 7, Lumen 2 with a penalty handled out by Inset Salesman. And this is going to be exciting. Oh, we're going to have a switch in the way. No, Empower panics. Oh, sails into the mark. This means that ONC are now in the lead. That's good news for him because then he can sneak in first, but Empower can lose also his second to Stripes. He's not foiled, but Stripes is. No, he just managed to get speed into his boat. Stripes third, Sean Bourne fourth, Hey fifth. Cool Running getting in 6, Lumen 2 7. Salesman going to fight Tacitus. Let's see what happens now. He is in control. Tacitus will get in 9. Salesman will get in 8. So what an ending, what an ending. There we thought that Empower was going to take a win. He panics, goes into the mark, takes a chance, and almost losing his position, his first position, and dropping to third, but just managed to keep his second. ONC with a win, Empower in second, Stripes third, Sean Bourne fourth, Hey fifth, Cool Running 6, Lumen 2 7, Inset Salesman 8, Tacitus going into position 9. Wow. There we thought Empower was in control. But again, it's the Nacra. It's very hard to steer. It's a very fast boat. It's like it's sliding. And when you panic and press the buttons, then suddenly the boats do like this. And we just saw that with Empower. Or maybe he pressed the wrong button, because when you're pressing T or B, they're not placed beside each other. But T, if he's playing on a PC, it means tack. B, it means best velocity, best wind speed, and or on your tablet, mobile phone, they're just placed beside each other, and there's a huge difference of doing that, especially when you're racing towards the reach. We're going to see the scoreboard when it's updated. We're going to see top 10. We're going to see which points they're going to have when they're going into the medal race, and that medal race counts for double points. So let's go in, and there it is. So let's go in and watch it. Fantastic scoreboard made by L1, programmed by him. It's Sean Bourne in the lead. He has 12 points. ONC, see, he's just getting better and better. He's had 14 points. It's only because of his race 2 and race 1. That was not the best start for him. Empower, he's in third. So everything is open up. There's Stripes in fourth, also with 14 points. So position 4, 3, 2, and 1. So a Japanese, a Finnish boat, a New Zealander boat, a Kiwi, and a Switch. They all can fight for the win in the middle race. Cool Running in fifth. Kay said we won't see him more today. He had to disconnect. The Mark in 7. Siberian, he can get a better position. Lumen 2, Tacitus, and Inset Salesman. But 4 boats we need to keep an eye on. Sean Bourne, ONC, Empower, and Stripes. Who of them will win this race tonight? Sean Bourne, he can take a second. That will give 4 points because the other will get 2 points with a win. And then he can still win the race. But if he's getting third, everything are open. And as the admin says, every boat, because top 10 will go into the medal race, and we know KZ will not be part of it, so every boat will go into the medal race. So all skippers will join in. And the race is already coming up. Remember, we have 4 boats that can win, and if Sean Bourne is dropping for third, one of the other skippers can take the win. So let's keep an eye on them. It's Cool Running here from New Zealand, but it's Stripes from Switzerland we need to keep an eye on. It's Empower from New Zealand we need to keep an eye on. ONC from Finland, and Sean Bourne. These 4 boats, he's from Japan. These 4 boats are going to fight for the win of the Pacific Rim event. Who will win it? Who will take the win today? Will it be Sean Bourne with 4 in a row? Or will it be Stripes visiting from Europe, or ONC? That's 10 seconds to start. The wind is coming from right towards left, so they will go to the left-hand side in the start. So let's see what's going to be up here. There's the start. It's ONC with the best start of the 4 Stripes following him. Cool Running, ONC, Empower, Hey, Tacitus, who's going to the opposite side here. It's Lumen 2, but let's watch the fight up here. We will drop down to Cool Running's boat, watch it from his side. ONC, Empower, where's Sean Bourne? Sean Bourne in the right-hand side, that's exciting. He's in position 8, but right now, according to Windsocks, he's in a good position, but the wind is shifting, so right now it's ONC in a good position. Hey, attacking ONC. No, ONC got that penalty. So he might be out of the race for doing a win. Cool Running sailed him down. So Empower, Tacitus, Stripes are up there. Sean Bourne, where is he? He's in 7. This means that Stripe, Empower can take the win. Let's watch how it's going. Let's see if we're going to have a new winner of the Pacific event. Empower in the lead, Tacitus in 2nd, Stripes in 3rd. Stripes coming on the inside. ONC only in 4th, Sean Bourne in 6th. Hey. It's going to be very, very close. Let's watch what's going to happen downwind. Empower, Stripes, Tacitus, ONC, Sean Bourne. He's fighting his way back up. And as Steve normally will say here in the studio, when a player like Sean Bourne is in the race, you never know what happens. He can fight his way back, and that's what he's doing at the moment. Tacitus, Stripes fighting, Stripes losing that one. This means that Empower can go for it and take a win, and he can actually win everything, but Sean Bourne also coming back in the race. If Sean Bourne comes up in 2nd, up to Tacitus, they're quite in 2nd, then we will have a shift, and Sean Bourne will still win this Pacific Rim event. But it's Empower in the lead, Tacitus in 2nd, Stripes in 3rd, ONC in 4th, and Sean Bourne in 5th. And I know a lot of them only wants to see that Sean Bourne is not winning today. Empower in the lead, Tacitus, ONC, Sean Bourne, and Stripes. Stripes in 3rd, ONC in 4th, Tacitus, Sean Bourne in 5th. Empower is going to win this race, but can Sean Bourne come into 2nd? It's 4 boats clustering up, going to fight for it. So, who will take 2nd? Will it be the Japanese boat, Tacitus? Will it be Stripes from Europe? Will it be ONC going away from that battle? Or will it be Sean Bourne? Sean Bourne, he can still do it, but ONC going away from the battle just to prevent it. So, Tacitus a little bit under attack by Stripes. ONC coming in here. They're also fighting for 2nd in the total score. Will it be ONC, will it be Stripes, or will it be Sean Bourne? Who will be 2nd in this event? It's Empower in the lead. What a race by the Kiwi. He's winning this one. He might be cheering back down under. It's ONC in 2nd. Way to go. Tacitus in 3rd. Stripes getting in 4th, Sean Bourne in 5th, Hey 6th, and then Sid Salesman, and then Lumen 2. Wow. That was a very close one. Let's go into the final score. Empower with a win in the middle race. That's giving 2 points. ONC in a second. That will give 4 points. Tacitus third, 6 points. Stripes, 8 points. Sean Bourne getting 10 points here. But you have to remember the highest point score will be discarded. So that might be his chance to still be in the lead. Hey 6, NZ Salesman 7, Lumen 2, 8, Cool Running 9. Wow. So, get ready for the scoreboard. We will get ready for it. We will follow it. Who will win the Pacific race? Who will be the winner of the Pacific event? Right now, everybody's saying congratulations to Empower, but you need to remember that the worst race is being discarded. That means also in the middle race, so there is a huge chance that one of the other boats still will be in the lead. But let's see when the results coming in. Let's see how we go. Will it be the Switch champion in the lead? Will it be Sean Bourne? Will it be ONC from Finland or Empower? And there we go. Let's get ready to see the result. And something really crazy happened on that scoreboard. Empower is going to win this Pacific race. So fantastic race by the Kiwi in the last medal race. ONC from Finland taking second. So a European visitor taking second. Stripes will get third. The Switch champion fighting his way in third because he just won over Sean Bourne in the last race. So Sean Bourne getting in fourth. Then Cool Running, who got the penalty, he had the best start in the middle race, getting 5th. Tacitus 6. Then Siberian 7K set with 3 DNF or 3 races where he could not be part of in 8. The Mark 9, Lumen 2 10, NZ Salesman 11. But way to go by the Kiwi Empower, winning the race. ONC in second, Stripes in third, and Sean Bourne in fourth. Congratulations. Really good to see this, and thank you for inviting Esailing TV into the Pacific Rim event. And again, to all of you watching out there, if your club, if your friends or your online sailing club or a national event is going to happen, please write Esailing TV either on contact@, esailing.tv or on the social medias so we can join in and stream it. Tomorrow, Monday, European time, will be a very exciting day because 2 clubs has riding us. So we're going to Turkey between 7 and 8:30 to watch the Turkish event there. It's the second largest online sailing club organized by Havuk. He has been taking that where there. And then we are going afterwards to the Monday show, 9:30, same time, Paris time, in the evening, where we'll go to first to have some random races, and then we're going to see VRE Sailing Club doing their Monday club races. So tomorrow we'll be live for almost 4 hours in a row. Thank you for watching, and remember to sign up on the social medias. And one thing you can enjoy and wait to see is here in 4 hours, we will have Battle of the Week. That's an event coming back every week. You can go in and sign up for it already. Battle of the Week will be shown in 4 hours. Thank you for watching. Thank you for inviting. Have fun, and good morning Europe. Good afternoon in the Pacific Rim area, and good night in United States. Hi, you're watching Esailing TV. Hope you like what we're doing. If you want to see more, please follow us on the social medias. Go on Facebook, write Esailing TV. Then you come into our fan page. If you follow us, subscribe or like us, then you can see our live shows and get a notification of it. But there's an 8 seconds delay on Facebook. You can also see when we're doing highlights. We'll pop them up there, and small news with pictures. You can like, share with your friends what we're doing, share your interest. Hope you will join in. But if you're more the video type, then go to YouTube. Esailing TV channel here has a live feed also. There's a 6 seconds delay, but it's fantastic on YouTube. All our videos are saved forever, so you can see what we've been doing the last year, also the highlights. Example, here's Norman and I having fun with the chat, getting questions from the chat, and it was so fun. But if you want to see the live shows straight away without any delays, then go on the Gamers Universe, Twitch TV, write Esailing TV. There's a 2 seconds delay. So in here, it's if you want to see the shows live. All live shows will be deleted after 14 days. But you can do your own highlights, clip it out, and it will be saved forever. And then some of you said, hey, Twitter. Yeah, we are on Twitter. Go on Twitter, write Esailing TV. We're also doing live shows on Twitter. But again, there's an 8 seconds delay on the live shows. But you can see some tweets when we're out traveling. You can get direct notifications when we're doing activities. In here, we are doing a lot of pop-up news, but we are having a lot of fun. You can share and like what we're doing. And of course, Instagram is also there. But Instagram, we're not doing any live shows on. We're only doing pop-up news. So here you can see what we're doing of crazy things. And trust me, we'll be better to do a lot of more crazy things in here. Example, we met L1's nail shop in Liverpool. Or the highlights show from the World Championship. We also informed about it here. Hope you're enjoying what we're doing in Esailing TV. See you on the servers.